One of the world's top bankers warns on private credit. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Chase, is considered one of the world's top bankers, if not the top banker, and he recently warned that private credit is a recipe for a financial crisis. Now, I've been warning our readers, listeners, and viewers of what I see as the building of a private debt bubble. So it's nice to see some of Dimon's comments validating my concerns. Unfortunately, some people will ignore his warning because he says he'll be competing in the space as well. However, people should understand while the bank has earmarked about $50 billion for private debt, I believe Dimon will be the one that comes in and takes advantage of all the wreckage in the poor loans that default and have all kinds of problems. He'll clean up the mess and make some big profits off of that. He is in no rush to go out there and simply loan money at rates of 2 to 3% higher to higher risk borrowers. With that said, he understands that more corporations are turning to private debt due to its flexibility. Now, make no mistake, private credit is far riskier than what banks will lend, which is why there is private credit. But the explosion of private debt over the last 8 years, well, it's just been crazy, considering it has increased by around 100 times to nearly $700 billion. Jamie Dimon also points out he doesn't like how some private credit firms are taking the savings from small investors to grow their rapid expansion. These private credit firms, well, they're very tricky, and some are getting access to small investors by working with insurance companies and using annuities to grow their business. All I can say in this is shame on the insurance companies for doing this, as I worry this will be another pot that will overboil in the future. Unfortunately, when the credit boom collapses, I believe there'll be many small investors who lose more than they can afford, and they may be too close to retirement to recover. The story, well, it likely won't end well. And if investors won't listen to me, well, take the advice from a very well-respected banker, Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Chase. I'm Brett Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, well, be sure to give it a like or comment, and feel free to check out our other YouTube videos. And don't forget about the weekly newsletter for the latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.